Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady. And today we have 5 more great news stories waiting for us, so sit comfortably and let's get started. I work almost everywhere but your house. I'm a cable guy. I work for a large cable company. I do a lot of work both in houses and on power poles and thus do a lot of driving. My van is my office. It's worth mentioning that I drive basically a billboard for Cablecom, meaning there's no mistaking who I work for. Now for what happened. Here's the cast. Cable company, Cablecom. Crazy lady is Crazy Lady. Other company is PhoneCom. So I was driving in a busy downtown area when I saw a woman look out her front door at me from a block or so up the road. As soon as she got a good look at me, she ran out onto the road. Not to the road, but literally in the middle of the road where I'm driving. Had I not already noticed her and slowed down, I would have definitely hit her. She immediately starts screaming at me while I make the dumb decision to pull over and listen. Crazy lady, you rotten effers canceled on me again. Just because I wasn't home earlier doesn't matter. I'm home now, so you need to come fix my internet now. Me. I'm sorry if someone canceled earlier, but we do need you to be home during the scheduled window. I can't stop now because I have other jobs to get to, but without your job number, I don't have access to any of your info. If you give me your address, I can call in and see if we can squeeze you back in later. Stop lying to me. I know you can fix it, you just don't want to. So you need to do it right now. You know damn well where I live because you canceled me already. I haven't canceled any jobs today. Someone else had your house. We have several techs working. There, I live right there. Now fix my crap. I look up to her house and at our main line and notice Cablecom doesn't have anything going to her house. Who do you get internet with? PhoneCom? I work for Cablecom. You need to talk to someone at PhoneCom. No, you need to fix it. It's all the same, and if you don't fix it right now, I'm calling to complain. I don't know anything about running phone line, and even if I did, I can't work on another company's stuff. Go ahead and call PhoneCom to complain, but if you do not get out of my way so I can leave, I will have to call the police and have them move you out of the way. I will have your job for this. She then pulled out her phone to try and call someone. I take that opportunity to pull away and get the hell out of Dodge. I told my TOS, Technical Operations Supervisor, just in case she calls my company. He laughed so hard and assured me that I was fine. It's been about a week and I've heard nothing more. Lesson number 1 in how to endear yourself to people working in the service industry? Call them rotten effers. Yes, Karen, that should work just fine. Well, I do work here, just not in customer service. When I first got out of engineering school, my first job was in product development for a major consumer appliance company. I worked at the company headquarters, and along with all of the engineers, there were thousands of non-engineering people working on the same corporate campus. All of the phone numbers had the same area code and prefix, with the last 4 digits being unique to each phone. Mine was 1327. The non-toll-free customer service number was 1325. We'd been told that should an employee answer a customer's phone call, we could not simply tell them they had the wrong number and hang up. We were to direct them to the toll-free customer service number where they'd get help from one of the CSRs working in the call center, or more likely they'd get put on hold until they got mad and hung up. I got a call from a really angry customer, Angry Lady, who was upset that her washing machine was broken and even more upset that the call center kept disconnecting her. Me, XXX Corp, this is DLS 3141. Angry Lady's now ranting. My washing machine is broken and I need someone to come fix it. And then more ranting. Ma'am, I don't work in the customer call center. I can't help you. You can call our service department at 1-800-XXX-XXXX and they should be able to take care of it for you. I'm not calling them again. They either don't answer, I get put on eternal hold, or they transfer me all over until I get disconnected. I need you to help me. Ma'am, I have no way to help you. Have you tried calling the direct line, XXX, XXX 1325? No one answers that number. I started calling numbers up and down from that one. You're the first one who answered, so you're going to help me. I have a genius idea. Devious, but also genius. I look up a number in the company directory. Me. Well, I can't help you, but I can point you to someone who can, but you have to do me a small favor. A favor? What? I'm going to give you a number to call, but you can't tell anyone I gave it to you. Okay, I guess. XXX, XX, XXXXX. It's the direct line for the VP responsible for customer satisfaction. His name is Bob Jones. Call him, tell him everything you told me, especially the part about getting the runaround from the call center. This is his area of responsibility. Oh, wow, thanks. I won't tell anyone it was you. Evidently, she kept her promise. But what she did was to share VP Bob Jones's contact information online with 100 of other customers who were also dissatisfied with the response from our call center. How do I know? A week or so later, everyone received a company-wide email demanding that under no circumstances are we to supply Bob Jones' contact information to customers. A couple weeks later, there was an announcement that they were hiring more people to work at the call center. You go, Angry Lady. You know where I work, and it's not here. My first big girl job was with my college town's Department on Aging. I was their communications coordinator, and part of my job was to go around town and try to rustle up contributions of gift cards and merchandise to use for raffles to raise money for the senior center. At the time of this story, I'd only been working there for a few weeks. I stopped at a popular fast food place to see if I could snag a gift card. The cashier told me that she didn't have the authority to issue one, but her boss would be back in a few minutes and told me that I could wait if I wanted to catch her. I had the time, so I stepped to the side to wait. As I was waiting, an older lady who I'd met at the senior center approached me. I'll call her Gertrude. Me. Hi, good to see you, Gertrude. Yes, could you get me some more pickles for my sandwich? I don't think I should wait in line for a few pickles. Sorry, Gertrude, I don't work here. I'm just waiting to see the manager. But you're the manager. You have a badge. Gertrude, it's me, Annie B25. This is my badge for the Department on Aging, see? I show her my badge and she peers at me like she's connecting the dots. Oh, you're the little girl helping in the kitchen at the senior center luncheon, weren't you? Me. Kind of being put off at being called a little girl, but still friendly. Yeah, that was me. That was a fun time, wasn't it? Well, you know your way around a kitchen. I'm sure they won't mind if you go back there and get me some pickles. Luckily, at that time, there was another person behind the counter who overheard and got her some pickles really quick. I told my boss about the encounter later that afternoon, and she thought it was hysterical. It became a running joke for her to call me to her office just to ask me if I could get her some pickles. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, sir. A bit of background info. My mom's the head of the dermatology department at the local hospital, and when I was in high school, I used to go to help her with some basic filing and putting away boxes that were too heavy for her. As a note, the hospital has a very strict dress code for its workers. Full white attire, no crazy hair colors, no visible tattoos, no shorts, no short skirts or long nails, etc. My country also doesn't allow hospitals to employ anyone under the age of 16. I had the worst case of baby face syndrome, and at the time was only 14, but I looked about 11. I had bright pink neon hair, so there was no way anybody could have thought I was a hospital worker. Or so I thought. On that day, I was in my mom's office packing up some boxes and shelving them when an older man pushes the door open and walks in without knocking. My mom's office, room 18, is the last one on the hallway, and he had to walk past 7 other dermatology examination rooms to get here. The door also has a sign that says, "Do not disturb, appointments are in room 17. The characters are me and Old Man. Old Man. I got sent over from trauma, and they said I need an appointment to see a dermatologist. I'm sorry, I don't work here. If you need an appointment, you need to speak to the nurses one door over on the right. Trauma told me I needed an appointment. I understand, but I don't work here. I can't give you an appointment. If you just go one door over, the nurses there can help you. But I need an appointment to see a dermatologist. They sent me over from trauma. Yes, I understand that, but I do not work here. Please go one door over and ask there. The nurses can give you an appointment to see a dermatologist there. So, can you give me an appointment? Please, just follow me. I go one door over, knock, and tell the nurse that this man needs an appointment and got sent over from trauma. Old Man continues to be totally bewildered that he needed to speak to a hospital worker to get an appointment. I go back and finish packing the boxes. I am a landscaper, not a construction worker. A bit of background. Before the fire department, I started work at a landscaping company which I still work with to this day. Mind you, our uniforms consist of khaki pants and bright green shirts with our company logo on the back. I was outside of an alternate office location waiting for my boss to arrive since I'd gotten there rather early. Right around the corner, there was construction going on. Our uniforms are a bit similar in terms of the shirts, minus the logo, and a hard hat since we're going to be working near the construction, safety regulations and all that jazz. This hard hat also had our company logo on it. As I was waiting for my boss to arrive, I would assume the person who was the manager of the construction company approached me from behind. I didn't notice him as I was on my phone and didn't hear his footsteps. He tapped me on the shoulder to get my attention, and as I turned to face him, he had the most arrogant, crud-eating grin I've ever seen. I'm guessing this was due to the fact that he thought he'd caught a worker slacking off and could exercise his authority. Dialogue proceeded like this. AP is arrogant jerk, me is me. AP: why aren't you working? Where's your boss? Excuse me? I said, where's your boss? Shouldn't you be working? I'm waiting for my boss to get here. He should be here, right? Go ahead and get that stack of bricks for me. This way. He motioned to a pile of bricks in the corner. At this point, I wondered what was going on and figured it out pretty quickly. Oh, all right, you think I'm with the construction guys around the corner. Sorry, man, I'm not with them. What are you talking about? I saw you here yesterday. This was before the virus hit and the place was bustling with hundreds of people. Yes, I was here yesterday, but not with construction. Yes, you were. I saw you. Sir, I'm with the landscaping company that takes care of the trash cleanup and mowing the grass, as well as taking care of the flower beds and mulch. He looks at me like I'm crazy, up until I show him the large, bold company logo on the back of my shirt where he approached me from. He then appears to have just seen a ghost, turns around, and leaves me alone. The end. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.